Bauer's Game Corner presents Gen Con Video Bonanza 2016. Brought to you by Gutshot Games and their Gen Con release, Headhunters, a collectible card game and a collectible toy. And Shoot Again Games, makers of Looting Atlantis and Conspiracy. Look for Pinball Showdown on Kickstarter soon. Also brought to you by the generous support of these companies and our fantastic Kickstarter backers.
All right. Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for more of our Gen Con Bonanza Explosion blog coverage. We're here live at Gen Con 2016, and we're about to learn about a game that encompasses one of my favorite things I used to watch as a child, and still from time to time, and that is wrestling. Because we're about to talk with Steve about Supershow. How are you doing, Steve?
I'm doing well. Having a great trip this year at Gen Con. As you mentioned before, we're from SRG Universe, and we brought you the Supershow, world's first unpredictable card game. Each box set that we have comes with a two-player set, 2 dice and a rulebook, and it features such characters that we created. Original content, Rob Graves versus Paulie the Pigeon Pacone is one of the matchups that we're offering today. We also have my favorite matchup, El Super Hombre versus the Mercenator. This is the man himself, the face of our company, El Super Hombre, and he's taking on the Mercenator. And the last box set is the most vile, ruthless, cold-blooded competitor in the LFF history, Snake Pit, and he's taking on Gropar, the Great and Powerful. Gropar is unique where he's the only competitor to find the Legendary Fighting Federation without being invited with a Chinese food container, like everyone else. So as you can see, we got a lot of exciting stuff going on. We got 3 new box sets. We got comic books that are going to come out in about a year and a half. We got independent wrestling sets for people all over the world that we're debuting. We've really expanded over the past 2 years.
So how does the game work? Like, what kind of game is it? Can you walk us through it?
Like I said, this is the world's first unpredictable game, and the reason why I designed this game like this is I wanted a game that anyone can play from 8 years old to 40 and enjoy it, and it really have the authenticity of a live wrestling match. So we call it the world's first unpredictable game because you have a skill dice that matches up with a skill chart on your card, and each turn is going to be randomly decided by the roll of a dice. So you don't know who's going to get the next move, who's going to get to play the next big finish, and then the dice rolls incorporate breaking out and kicking out of pinfall, so it's really unpredictable. If you guys want, I can give you a quick rundown on how the game's played.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, cool. So I'll officially welcome everybody here to the Legendary Fighting Federation. Here I got Paulie the Pigeon Pacone, one of our fighters in the Legendary Fighting Federation. So in the Super Show, the object of the game is to hit one of the 3 finish cards in your deck. For example, here I have the Dead Man's Hand. It's a finish strike from Paulie the Pigeon. To play that finish, you have to have any card that says follow-up in play. I have a follow-up here. To play a follow-up, you have to have any card that says lead in play. I have a lead as well. So it goes lead, follow-up, finish, and they compete in the Legendary Fighting Federation, the LFF, to help you remember that. Now, to go over why we call this the world's first unpredictable game is because we have this color-coded skill dice that matches up to your skill chart. Each turn, you're going to roll. So, for example, if I rolled, I get P for power, which is red. On my competitor card, I got a 7 there. I'd get a 7 for my turn roll. Now, if Rob Graves rolled for his turn roll, he would get a G for grapple, which is 9. Which beats the 7, he'd draw a card and start his turn. To go over it, if he had nothing in play, he could play a lead. If he had a lead down, he could play a lead or a follow-up. And if he had a follow-up in play, he can try to win the game with one of his finish cards. When you play a finish card, your opponent is going to have 3 dice rolls to kick out. If he does, the crowd is going to go crazy because he just kicked out of his finishing mood. We're going to raise the crowd meter up with each breakout roll, and the game will continue until somebody wins.
So, incredibly ambitious. Where can people go if they want to learn more about the universe or get the games or do all that sort of good stuff? Where can we steer them?
SRGUniverse.com has all our updates, all our products for sale. We're also very active on Facebook, facebook.com/SupershowTheGame. Instagram, we do post a lot of spoilers and pictures. That's SRG_Universe. Those would be the 3 best places to go.
All right. Thank you very much, Steve. So that is Super Showdown. It sounds like a whole big old universe, which I imagine a lot of people haven't even heard about. So hopefully, if you like wrestling, you need to come check this out. If you're enjoying this Gen Con coverage, please be sure to click on the subscribe button down below in the comments below. Let me know favorite wrestler of all time.
All time, The Rock. All time, The Rock.
I'm an Undertaker guy. I grew up on The Undertaker, but I heard you actually mention earlier, I love AJ Styles. I used to watch him when he was in Ring of Honor. Huge AJ Styles fan.
This guy right here, we actually signed a contract with him. So he is featured in the game, and we have just about 5 sets left that can be pre-ordered right now.
Very cool stuff. But let me know in the comments below your favorite wrestler. And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube.
This was brought to you by Headhunters from Gunshot Games, Pinball Showdown from Shoot Again Games, these great companies, and fans like you.